We have a brand new year. Happy New Year to you, your families, and all your loved ones. And right about now, it's time to dive into the reviews of the movies released in the first week of 2024. Let's start this video with a little game. We're gonna give you the plot, and then you have to guess the name of the movie. A little warning here, we will be giving some spoilers. So if you don't like spoilers, still watch the video and then figure it out for yourselves.
Next time you jump in your swimming pool, you're gonna think twice.
The first horror movie of the year is about the Waller family. We have Ray, the father, played by Wyatt Russell, Eve, the mother and wife, played by Carrie Condon, the independent teenage daughter, Izzy, played by Amelie Offerley, and the shy son, Elliot, played by Gavin Warren. Ray is a professional baseball player, but him suffering from multiple sclerosis has taken away the very essence of his being, an athlete who travels for the love of the game. When Ray's doctor suggests swimming might help, the family buys a house with a swimming pool, hoping for it to be fun for the kids and provide physical therapy to Ray. The twist begins when the pool time organically transforms into spooky time. Things get daunting gradually. Something strange drags Izzy underwater, and just when she thinks she saw someone at the edge of the pool, they disappear. Was it just her imagination, or was someone actually watching her? Ray starts behaving strangely. Peculiar things happen around Izzy and Elliot, and that's when Eve, the wife, thinks that Ray might be possessed. Meanwhile, surprisingly, Ray starts getting better as well. As ecstatic Eve is to see that Ray is getting better, she wonders what's coming next. Is it a miracle or the beginning of a catastrophe? Eve begins investigating the strange occurrences by reaching out to the former owner of the house and discovers that there is an evil water spring under the pool, which grants wishes but also demands a soul in return. To save the family, Ray makes the difficult decision to sacrifice himself. Absolutely right, if you have guessed it, we are talking about The Night Swim. And right about now, it's review time. It's a classic scary movie, but I kinda guessed most of the spooky moments myself. The pool was the main spooky spot, but it got redundant. However, the sound effects were astonishing. The characters of Ray and Eve did their best, but even they couldn't make the weak dialogues better. The real standout here is Offerley as Izzy. She nails the cool girl vibe and rocks it when the action heats up. Directed by Bryce McGuire, it's based on a short film that intrigued me, and with the actors like Wyatt Russell and Kenny Condon, I went in expecting a light thrill. Honestly, the short film, which was released earlier with the same name, did better, showing us a perfect example of less is more, leaving your imagination to fill in the blanks. Now with this one as a full-length feature, it failed to build a strong story and expand its lore. Sure, this movie might keep me away from pools for a while, but Night Swim missed the mark big time. It forgot to amp up the horror, offering cliche monsters. The jump scares were very cookie cutter per se, and a flimsy backstory as well. It looks like it came from a Goosebumps episode. Night Swim had potential, but stayed in the shallow end. It could have set a mark for the upcoming horror movies, but another miss by Blumhouse Productions in bringing freshness to horror. Out of 5, we'll give this one 2 stars. And next in line is the first thriller of 2024. The story begins with Steve Vale, played by Aaron Eckhart, who was a bricklayer but used to work for the CIA before. After leaving the CIA on less than great terms, Vale spends his day listening to jazz and of course laying bricks. The film starts by introducing the villain of the movie, Victor Radek, played by Clifton Collins Jr., who appears to be on a killing spree in Greece, targeting journalists who heavily criticized the CIA's actions in different nations. This posed a problem for the CIA as it appeared that they were deploying operatives and involved in targeting killings of these so-called journalists. CIA agent Kate, played by Nina Dobrev, finds out that Viktor Radek, who once thought dead, reappears. Now CIA operative and Vale's old boss, O'Malley, reaches out to Steve Vale, as he used to oversee Radek's operations in Greece. Vale comes out of retirement to uncover this conspiracy with his determined and strong-willed analyst, Rena Delroy. Together, they confront a relentless adversary known as the Ghost, and discover a global conspiracy as well. Vale killed Radek before he could harm anyone else. He found out that his ex, Ty, was helping Radek with all the confidential information. Radek and Ty started dating after Vale left Greece. But when Radek was killed, Ty sent people after Vale. Luckily, Kate stepped in and killed Ty. Kate got offered a better job at the agency, but said no because of all these conspiracies. So, she chose her own path, like Vale, who spent his days listening to jazz and laying bricks. This movie, as most of you may have guessed, is called The Bricklayer. And now it's review time. The film, led by the stellar cast, transforms from a thriller to a gripping crime drama, prompting viewers to rethink their values. It is pure cinematic junk food. While it's empty and a movie you'll never think about again, it's also satisfying, enjoyable, and definitely hits the spot. The script does, however, include a few quirks, like Vale smuggling in dog cancer drugs for an old Greek acquaintance. Flourishes like this and a handful of others don't really bring a ton to the picture, but create a bit of unusual texture and personality. Although Dobrev and Eckhart's energy did not match in the film, Collins Jr. and Eckhart were a delight to watch. Out of 5, I'm giving this one a solid 3 stars. And that brings me to the end of our video. Thanks for tuning in to our review roundup for the movies released in January 2024. Stay tuned for more exciting reviews, and of course, remember, there's always something new at the movies. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and comment down which movie you are looking forward to watch, especially the ones that are coming out very, very soon.